Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to make it a point to remember to wear a lip product in all my videos, so I'm using them because I just forget, and this is the best way to wear like a bold lip or something. This is not super bold, but it's like a pigmented gloss, which I don't really wear often. Long story short, I'm wearing the Dose of Colors Messy Bun lip gloss. That was a lot. It was a lip gloss. But I really wanted to add that before I kept going with the video. Anyway, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we will be talking about my 9 in 2019 project pan. So you guys know, started from the beginning. If you started from the beginning of this year with me, I actually started with a 19 in 2019 project pan. Too many products, had to drop it down to 9. Next year I have big plans for next year. Next year I won't be doing like a full picking products. I would not be doing 20 products, absolutely not. But we'll just have other goals we'll talk about at the end of this project pan a little bit more. But if you guys don't know what a project pan is, you pick products and you try to hit pan on them, use them up, just set a goal or set a specific goal for them. It's kind of like this thing just to use your makeup in your collection instead of buying. It's kind of to like push you to use the products in your collection, and I think it really does push me to do that. But it also, con of it is it kind of gets me tired of a lot of the products. After a while I'm just like, all right, I'm done trying to use this up. So bittersweet, you know, if you're a person who already is absolutely not, I wouldn't suggest trying it because it really does make you not like certain products because you've been using them for so much. It's kind of like, okay, I'm done, get it out of my collection now, you know. And it does kind of stop you from using a lot of products in your collection. So I feel like, honestly, if your goal is just to use your products, then I say do shop my stashes and rotate your products weekly, because it just helps me use my makeup better, more it helps me better than project panning does. So I don't think I'll be doing a full year-long project pan like this next year. Not exactly like this anyway. But, so let's just talk about the first product that is still in my project pan now. This is the Tarte Base Tape Primer. I didn't even put the new mark on it. Okay, so this is what the product looks like here. We came pretty far. It actually started off in this project all the way at the top, and then recently, like a month ago, I marked this mark. I didn't do a video. I don't know, I marked this when I did not film it anyway, and then now we're down to here. So we used a lot of this product up. Honestly, it's a very liquidy product, so you use a lot of it at one time, but I do like this primer. It is very hydrating. I do really like it underneath makeup. Looks really nice. Nothing I would repurchase, but it's super easy for me to use this because I like it. So this one's not too bad, and it's a mini product, so it's even better. Now this is a product I cannot use up. This is taking me forever because I hate it. But this is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. I have the shade 320 Honey Meal. I don't remember when I started off, but recently when I just marked it a little bit ago, I was up here. So I used quite a little bit of it. That's probably like 2 uses right there. You use quite, because it's a pump, it kind of sucks up a lot of the product, so it moves quite a bit once you use it once. And then I use a couple of pumps of this to cover my entire face. But I only use this for when I'm filming, or if I'm filming a video and I want to just put foundation on real quick and then I'm going to take it off. That's what I use this for. I know, super wasteful, but I'd rather do a foundation I'm not super in love with anymore than a foundation I love, you know. So this is almost 2 years old. Almost a year old. It's pretty old. It's going on expired, if we're being honest here. So after this project pan, I'm just gonna toss it. I want to at the very least, I want to make it halfway. We're almost there. If you look at it, I just need to get maybe down to the words right there, and then we'll be halfway. At the very least, I want to get halfway now. But if not, it's just old. It is just an old foundation, and I feel like I don't love it as much as I used to love it. I used to really like it, and it's a super great drugstore full coverage foundation if you like that. I'm just more of a light coverage kind of gal, not my cup of tea really, unless again, I'm doing a bold look and I want to wear a foundation like this for filming purposes. That's really it. So we're gonna keep working on that. Made some progress, need to make more. Oh gosh. Alright, and then we had a concealer, and this is the Sephora Bright Future Concealer. I had the shade Pecan Pie number 12. I used this entire baby up. She's all gone. If you can see it in there, she's done. I really like this concealer. It's not my favorite, but I like it because I could go into Sephora and get shade match for it, so it was always my perfect shade. no matter which like shade they match me with, if that makes sense. So I really enjoyed this concealer. It's not my like top concealer. I like the e.l.f. Camo Concealer better, but this one's still nice, you know. Because, and you know what, and then I'll roll in products at the end instead of rolling in them all right now, because that's just gonna confuse everybody, so we'll roll them in at the end. Next is this Coty Airspun powder. It's in a Flower Beauty container. It has been for a while now, but it's all the way, there's nowhere I can mark it. It's still pretty much at the same spot. I used it, like, again, for filming. Like, if I'm going to wear this foundation, I'm gonna put on the powder on top of this powder on top of it. It's not my favorite powder anymore. I like other powders better. I just gotta keep pumping it out because I really want to get this out of my collection. I think the container's cute, but it's so bulky, so huge, it just doesn't fit anywhere. I just gotta get it out. And again, the powder's not my favorite. It's just not anymore. So again, she gotta go. I don't like loose powders in general, and then like having a powder that's not my favorite powder is just annoying. So it's like, okay, you gotta go now. But we're still working on that one, slowly but surely. Alright, next is my Amuse Cosmetics Matte Bronzer, the shade number 2, and it looks like this. This girl is used and abused. It really doesn't look, I don't think it looks any different from the last update because I really haven't used it. Again, I just had to like push myself to use it, but I've been really into shopping my stash and just rotating my products that way. So I haven't really been using my Project Pan stuff. And this bronzer's too light for me in the summer, so I have to wait, oh my gosh, I have to wait till fall. So I can really use it. I just wanted to swatch it real quick and then it decided to crumble, so whatever. But it looks again like that. It's just too light for me right now. Once fall hits, I'll be able to use that up in no time. I'll just like put it in my stash. I was thinking of all of December just doing Shop My Stash makeup for the entire month, pumping it out like that, and then I'll be able to use up all these products. So we're making good progress on that. Alright, then next is my matte eyeshadow singles. So I actually had a different palette. I ended up getting rid of those single shadows. So I kept these 3 Subculture shadows. And I actually hit pan on this shade right here, so I'm so excited. I don't even know what shade were you. I don't know, some shade in the Subculture palette that I depotted. And so these are all super powdery, super easy to hit pan on. But I actually am going to roll this out because I did hit pan on one of them. I'm going to roll this out because these are very spring vibes. They're just, I'm not going to use them right now, even though I have pink in my eye right now. But I'm not going to use these shades really unless I put them in my Shop My Stash, which I won't for a while because I have other palettes that I haven't used yet. So this will go, I'm rolling this out of this Project Pan. So we're counting that as done because I did hit pan on this single eyeshadow, which I'm super pumped about. And so like again, we'll roll something in at the end here. Okay, next is 2 mascaras. So the first mascara is the Meili, I don't even know how to say that, M-A-E-L-L-E. It's Above and Beyond mascara in the shade Black. I don't even like this mascara. It's really clumpy, but it's running on its last legs, honestly, because I've had it since June, I believe, and it's ready to go. So I'm gonna keep using it up, trying to get it out, and then finally be done with it. But I'm still working on it, so we're not going to roll anything yet, but yeah. And then same with this Big T's Buxom mascara. I've had it for quite a bit now, a few months, so it should be running on its last legs. Again, we're just going to try to keep using it and get it out, because I don't love these 2 mascaras at all. So why keep them, you know? Why try to hold on to them? So, but we're still working on both of them, so just so you know. And last in this 9 in 2019 is this Wet n Wild setting spray. I have the shade, Natural Finish setting spray. This is not in the shade, it's just a natural finish one. But Wet n Wild is, again, I said this a little bit ago, but Wet n Wild is something that I don't think I'll repurchase from, just because of this whole like cruelty-free thing. I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to, although I'm not super into being cruelty-free, blah, 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 I don't really pick and choose. But like brands like Maybelline, L'Oreal, I just don't really buy from here and there. Again, like the foundation I have, but really that's it. Here and there I'll buy from them. So I think Wet n Wild is kind of just going to scoot with them. Like I'll buy, probably won't buy from them now, knowing kind of what they did, but I'm not going to go totally cruelty-free, if that makes sense. I'm just staying away from them. I like the spray. I like the nozzle on here. It's really nice. It's very like, psh, just like missed it. But glad it's done because the smell was awful. Alright, and so the 3 products that we are rolling in is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. This is gonna go in place of the Wet n Wilds. Of course, if you can see, when I rolled it in a little bit ago, once I finished this, I rolled this in like directly after. It was by the across the E right there, if you can see it. And then if you can see this line, it's really hard because it's a black packaging with black marker, but there's a little line down here. There's 3 lines. The middle one, don't worry about it, but the bottom one is where I'm at right now. So we're making some good progress on this. I really like this to just spray my shimmers because I don't want to use my better setting sprays for that. But I have been spraying it on my face and it looks nice. I sprayed it on my face today, so it looks nice. It does set your makeup in place and stuff like that. It's nothing extraordinary, so but it's cool just to melt your makeup in your into the skin if you want that, and it's cheap, so we're gonna keep using her. And then in place of the single eyeshadows, I'm pulling my Natasha Denona single. I have the shade 126K. I think it's Abade. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's just this gold shade. I got this in an Allure box a little bit ago, and I like this shade, and it's gonna be perfect for fall, so we're just gonna try to use this as much as we can. It should be easy, honestly, because I really like this shade, and I wear the shade all fall, so it's really, really nice. So hopefully we can get some use out of that, or hit pan on that. And then in place of the concealer, I'm not rolling another concealer. I'm actually rolling this Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. I know, shocker, I'm rolling in a gloss bomb, like why? But I actually want to get the Fenty minis for Christmas, and they have a mini Fussy in there, and so I wanted to like kind of make it a goal to use a lip gloss before I purchased all those 5 minis. Although they're minis, they're still pretty decently sized, and so because this was the same, like the overlapping shade between them, I was like, hey, let's just do this one. I wear it, you can't really tell it's pink. It's not too pink for like fall or whatever. It's really not that big of a deal. And honestly, I'm kind of pretty low. I'm probably down like by the B down here. It's hard to tell because of like it's all over the sides, but I'm pretty far down, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna keep the packaging probably because it's stunning, but try to use that up, especially before Christmas. Oh, I also wanted to talk about my Pan That palette because I didn't want to do 2 separate videos. So this is the Dream Street Kathleen Lights and ColourPop palette. This is my Pan That palette for 2019. And I have 3 shadows with pan on them. So this is what shade are you? This is the shade Sweet Dreams right here. This is one I started to use as a highlighter. That's why it's basically finished. This is the shade Kaleidoscope. I love that shade, and I used it in quite a few looks. It's like just a silver, and so that's why I hit pan on that one. It's a really nice shadow. It's really pretty and really unique, so I used it for fun looks. And then the last shade I hit pan on was Moony, which was down here. It's kind of a small hole because I used it as inner corner highlight, so that was really nice as inner corner highlight. It's really blinding in the inner corner. And then we have a pretty big dip. Let's see. We have the biggest dip in this shade up here, which is Sweet Dreams? Shooting Star, sorry. This is shade Shooting Star. We have a huge dip in that one. Like, I should be hitting pan soon. And then we have another pretty decent dip in the shade Mermaid Boy down here. Not pan yet, or not like super big, but it's a pretty decent dip in there. And then we have a pretty decent dip in this shade called Potion right here. I love this shade. We have a nice little dip in there. The other ones kind of are not too hot. This one has a little bit of a dip in there, so that's nice. But like as far as this one, the pink, that one, the brown, those kind of 5 shadows don't really have much progress on them. It's super annoying because I really wanted to use like 90% of this palette up. And it's hard again because I do shop my stashes weekly. I want to use all my other eyeshadow palettes. Like, I don't want to strictly focus on this one. So that's why I don't think I'll be doing a project or Pan That palette either for next year, because I really like to rotate my palettes. I don't want to just focus on one for the entire year because it's really annoying. And then it makes me start to hate the palette because right now I'm just tired of this palette. So here and there I'll pull it for certain looks. I used this shade again. I used this shade quite a bit in the past couple of weeks, so that was great. And then as well as this one. So I'm getting some good use out of it here and there. I just want to, again, I want most of this palette gone by New Year's. So I'll probably, again, this will be probably the palette that I pull for all of December and use it for the entire month. And I feel like I'd be okay with that because some of these nice, like this will be fun for Christmas, and some of these would just be nice for the winter weather. So hopefully, the only ones I probably have doubts that I'll ever hit pan on is the pink shade Spark, as well as the shade Magical, because I'm not using those two really. And then also maybe this brown, if I use it every time I use a brown, then maybe. These two are going to be good for fall up here, so I'll definitely use those. I'll definitely be able to use like all of these during fall except for these two, like pink and what is that called? What is it called? Like, and peach kind of shade. So those are the only two I have doubts about, but the rest of them, working hard. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. If I don't hit a pan on every shade or use up every single shade, I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna try to use up all the shadows in here before I do throw this entire thing out, because I love this palette, but hi JJ. Alright guys, so this video is super easy, super fresh, super quick. So we have the Tarte base tape in my project pan, we have the Super Stay foundation, we have the Coty Airspun powder, my Amuse Cosmetics matte bronzer, my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, my Maylee mascara, as well as my Buxom mascara. I have a Natasha Denona single eyeshadow, pretty. And then I have my e.l.f. setting spray, makeup mist and set, as well as my Dream Shoe palette. We are still working on her. So that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.